Hello out there, Queens County, and welcome to In the Spotlight. We are so excited to have an emerging artist with us today, and her producer, guitar player. We've got Michelle Calder, and we have Samm Bailey. Hello, welcome to QCCR. How are you doing?
Great. Thanks so much for having us.
Oh, of course. I listen to your music. I'm so excited to be able to introduce you to all our listeners out here. And mostly, I want to know how you got your start.
Gosh. Well, I've been at this a long time. So I started out as a little kiddo around the age of 7, 8. In church choirs and musical theater through the church, and my mom's a singer, so she was in a traveling gospel band called Praise. They used to sing in the prisons all around the Maritimes.
Oh wow!
So I kind of got that love from her of music, and yeah, and my dad played guitar to me as well. At my bedtime, he'd sit there and play at the end of my bed. But yeah, so it's a really musical start. Yeah. So started songwriting at the age of 14.
Wow.
And I've been doing that for a number of years. I don't want to age myself too much, but several decades. Yeah, quite a few years. But yeah, it's been a long time of singing, performing. I did 21 years in a church choir.
Wow.
And
nice.
So yeah, so that's really where I got my chops.
Yeah.
Is learning that through there. But yeah, and I'm from Lower Sackville, so big in the Lower Sackville music scene.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have a lot of things in common there. So
Yeah.
So your mom, so she was in a band, a praise and worship called Praise.
Yeah.
And does she still perform?
No, she doesn't perform anymore.
Okay.
I know, but she's still in art. She still sings,
Yeah.
just kind of around the house. I think she's in a choir, like a church choir, but nothing big. She's not traveling the world or anything right now.
Yeah.
She lives in Enfield. She has a gallery right now. She runs an art gallery in Enfield. Yeah, the Enfield Corner Gallery. Shout out.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
write that down after, because we're going to be over in Enfield in June doing a show. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So she has a funny thing. So she, I love photography.
Mm-hmm.
So I take a lot of selfie photography out in nature because I'm a really big nature person. I'm that's kind of part of my brand as a musician.
Mm-hmm.
And so she, as a painter, paints my photography.
Nice.
Yeah, and then she sells the originals and the prints in the gallery. And because she has something called trigeminal neuralgia, she has this thing where she puts a little turquoise ribbon in the paintings. So any painting that has that turquoise ribbon, a portion of that goes to trigeminal neuralgia research.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's kind of this collaborative initiative that we have going.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
See, we're getting to know all kinds of cool things
so much, yeah.
about Michelle. So I definitely will check that out for sure. Yeah, I love those
thanks.
stories about, the creativity of the artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's layers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you do any painting yourself? Or?
I am not a painter. Photography would be my visual art. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you mentioned you started writing your songs when you were 14 years old.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me how that came to be. The very first song you ever wrote. How did that get inspired?
I'm pretty sure I was heartbroken over some boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how that goes usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably holed up in my room somewhere just looking for an outlet. And that's kind of what it became for me. Songwriting was, it's just a way that I've been able to process what's going on in my head. Because I kind of take that moment of songwriting to sit and dissect the moments that I'm trying to recreate so that I can kind of just recreate them on the page, to stand back and look at them and see what I can learn from them. So it's a really therapeutic way to look at it for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I've always kind of used it that way.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Songwriting, we talk to a lot of people about their processes, right? And there's all kinds of different ways, right, that people are inspired to write their music.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at the page and you're kind of, discerning it to come up with a process on how to build out the lyric and the whole song structure. Does the music come with you at the same time, the melody?
Sometimes, not always. So when it doesn't, what I will often do is I have a co-writer, and his name is Scott McDonald, and so I will hand my lyrics over to Scott and be like, here, new project. And so he will come up with a fresh guitar part and maybe like a raw melody, and then he'll come back with like a few ideas, and then we kind of hone that together, and then I'll come up with a melody, because he has a very manly voice and it doesn't quite do what my voice does, so we'll kind of more fix it to what my voice does. And so it's sometimes I come up with it completely on my own. Like there's a couple of songs on my EP that I wrote completely myself. There's actually one of the songs I think we'll be playing for you today that I wrote myself. So there's that. But yeah, I do enjoy the co-writing process as well, because there's a lot of layers that go into it, and I think the more layers, the better the art. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. And this is the first time that I've really heard about the co-writing experience in such a positive way, right? Because you're right, everyone has different things they can contribute from an artistic perspective, and and it makes the process probably a little bit more fun for you too. Sometimes if you get stuck or you get a block or all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to hearing that song. So tell us something fascinating about you as an artist. Do you have a process before you get on stage to perform?
Not at all.
No?
No, I mean, I've been doing this for so long that I guess I treat it like a job, a fun job, a very fun job. But you kind of have to get into that mindset. Otherwise, like I do still experience nerves after all these years. And so if I get too in my head about it, then the nerves, it's like my knees will start shaking, and it's like I can feel my heel kind of like wobbling a bit. Okay. But yeah, if I can get out of my head and just be like, this is just work, I'm at work, then it's easier. It's Yeah.
That makes good sense to me too.
But like fun work. It's still fun. Yeah.
Well, also, it's like it's a discipline too, right? It's like, you got your process and it works for you.
Yeah.
Very cool. I can't wait to see you perform live.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, really? I want to see you on a stage.
I will make sure to send you an invite to my next show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, for sure. I'd love that. So now, Samm. Yeah, so you're on this journey with Michelle.
Yes.
Tell us what that's like from your perspective, where you sit and how you feel the two of you kind of gel together as a team.
I think we have a really strong working relationship. Michelle has some great music. I often offer words of encouragement to maybe try and change things here or there to give her the producer ear. It's been great, just like she said. So she'll have a song that she's written with Scott, and that saves me some time and effort because I don't have to figure out guitar parts or whatever. I'll get Scott to come record. On her latest single, Hurricane, Scott's playing the main guitar on it, and then I just added the little flashiness, the sparkle that makes...
He added basically everything other than the vocals,
But no, it's really fun working with Michelle, and she's got a really positive attitude, and she's a great songwriter.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, that's great. Well, I'm glad that she brought you along, because I know you're going to be participating in presenting one of the songs, and so thanks, Samm, for that.
For
I appreciate that. Yeah. So, as a singer, and there's lots of singers that have come before, right? Who would you say is your greatest influence?
Ooh.
And if you have more than one, that's okay.
I mean, there's a lot out there. So I think as a teenager, Jewel was a big influence for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's still in there. And it comes out in, I think, the way that I sing, and also a little bit in the way that I write. Yeah, so Jewel for sure. But then there's like more modern artists. Like I was really inspired by Ingrid Michaelson.
Okay.
Yeah, she just has a really fun, quirky way of writing, and I really like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess for like instrumentation, more like Bon Iver. I really like Bon Iver.
So these are some new names for me.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to be doing some Googling later.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's interesting how as an artist,
Yeah.
you're kind of drawn to certain styles and vocals and
Yeah.
writing and the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did get an opportunity to hear you a little bit in the sound check here for the
Yeah, just a
show,
little
and
bit.
I'm super excited to hear a song. So I think we should have a song now, honey.
Okay.
That's what I call Dale. Dale's,
He's honey.
He's
Can I
honey,
call him honey?
yes.
I'm over here.
Yeah. All right. So tell us about the song that you're going to do for us.
So this next song is a single that I think by airtime should be out. So this is it's called Breathe. I wrote this song last summer. Yeah, it would have been in I think July of 2024. This is another one where I wrote the whole thing and then had Scott kind of Scottify it.
Scottify it, I like that.
And then we recorded this this like demo of it, and then I brought it to Samm, and I think what we're going to be releasing is kind of different from the original demo. It's a faster paced, kind of more happy, upbeat one. But I think what we're going to do for you today is a reflection of the original of what I wrote. So it's going to be more acoustic and smoother, and yeah. So we'll give you the different flavors of it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we are going to hear from Michelle and Samm. So with her song called Breathe.
The salty air, fill up your lungs until you feel all there. Raise your chin to the sky. Surrender the moment. Let the hours pass you by. The waves lap the shore. You never needed more than to breathe the living air. Fill up your soul until you find it there. Raise your heart to the sky. As love overflows, eyelashes to toes, tides creep on by. The waves fade from shore. Still, you need no more than to breathe. Just breathe.
Okay. Nice.
Into the spa. Thank you so much for sharing that song. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
I just felt like I was at the spa and just relaxing, and the world needs that,
Yeah,
It's great stuff.
We could use more calm in the world.
Yes, we could.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what inspired you to write that song?
Well, so I have this camper van, and I had camped out on the beach along the Minas Basin, and this is a place that I've been before, and I've camped there before, and I really find it to be just a soothing, peaceful environment.
Mm-hmm.
And I was inspired to write a song that just made me take a breath and just like,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you'll hear in the recordings that I actually used my own breath to recreate the waves crashing.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's we're breathing in all the different layers of breath. So it's kind of cool. We're using in our production for the album sounds at the beginning and ends of the tracks that aren't necessarily attributed to traditional music. So like nature sounds.
Nice.
So we've got some waves crashing in this one, and some of the other tracks we've got. We just released Hurricane, so we had some hurricane force winds. And
wow, yeah.
Yeah, we had my wind chimes that we used from home and just kind of dangled those around. And
Nice. I can't wait for it to be released so I can hear it.
Yeah. Well, Hurricane is already released.
Yes.
And this one should be out by the time this airs.
Okay.
And we've got a whole album coming, and we've got so many things.
So excited.
Yeah.
Well, definitely when the album's released, we're going to invite you back in to talk about that
I would
whole
love
process
that.
and
Yes.
the songs that are on your album and where people can find it and all of that good stuff. But you do have Hurricane released.
I do.
So where could the listeners find that? What is it on all the streaming platforms?
It is. Yeah,
Okay.
it is on all the popular streaming platforms. So iTunes and Spotify and Apple Music and Amazon and Deezer. And if there's a streaming platform that you listen to music on, it's probably there. You can also find it on Bandcamp.
Excellent.
It's all the places. There's even some videos on YouTube that are just there's nothing interesting, but it has the music in case
Nice.
that's all you have.
Yeah, no, that's great. It's amazing that we have that technology now to get out that your work, right?
Yeah.
Because people want to hear.
Yep.
And I know people really respond well to new artists, right? Because it's
Yeah, it's something new. I think in our culture, we love new things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let's talk about Hurricane for a bit here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because even by the title of the song, what inspired that song for you?
Oh, heartbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a guy. There's always a guy. So I was reflecting on the relationship that I had with that person, and there was something that he actually said to me that said it felt like we were just screaming into a hurricane. That we weren't necessarily like viewing each other as people, more so as just like a deposit for like all of the things we wanted to say.
Oh. Okay,
I know it's kind of weird. So,
Yes.
right, and so he's also a musician. I'm not going to name him, but he was like, I want to write a song. So he tried. He only got about 3 lines, and I was like, you know what? I'm using it. So I wrote a song.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I wrote the lyrics back in 2023 while I was still in studio recording "Stay," which is my first single.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a couple years old. But yeah, it was something that like it's a long past. Anyway, so dredging up old history, but still, like I feel like I have a lot of material to work through. I am in a relationship. I am happy, but I still have all this past that I like to write about.
Of course.
So yeah. So this is a Scott piece that I brought to Scott in just December of this past year, and I was like, all right, Scott, I'm putting together an album. I've got this song. I see it as an upbeat kind of kick butt song, and so he's like, all right, here's what we got. So we wrote the whole melody in probably an hour and a half.
Nice.
We just kicked it right out, and then we recorded just a little video of ourselves doing it so that we would have that. And so so we still have that. It's up on my social media. But yeah, it kind of evolved from there because I brought it to Samm, and that was right around the time that I was like, all right, Samm, I am making an album and you're my guy. Because I'm in a band with Samm. We are in a band called Saltwater Highway with Jesse Patrick.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we love, shout out to Jesse. Jesse and I had been sitting with Samm in rehearsals, and Samm showed us some things that he had produced, and I was like, yeah, I dig it. So yeah, Samm, whether he knew it or not, had already been chosen as my producer of choice. Yeah. But it's so Samm, bless him, he is my producer, but he also very much insists that I am a part of it. So I didn't realize I was going to be as much of a co-producer as I am. Okay. But I have also been involved in every aspect of this. Every moment of the 100 hours of production I have been there for.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So it's been a real journey. I've learned so much from Samm, Scott, everyone else we've had a few other people involved with helping out with the album, and so it's been a journey.
Do you have a title for your album?
I do. It's called Wildling. Wildling is actually the first line in the song Hurricane. I'm a wildling.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So there's a little taste of what's to come here when that album gets released. Yeah. There'll be a party, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes.
Oh, yeah. We want to be there.
Yeah.
Yes, we'd love to be there. Yeah. I'm pretty excited for your future. I really am. And I'm so grateful you came in today.
Me too.
I just feel like we just, the tip of the iceberg to dig down below. You shared some personal stuff there, and thank you for doing that.
Of course.
But you inspire people through doing the sharing of how you create. We have many listeners out there that are aspiring artists, that sometimes they need to hear that it's okay to leap forward and to try new things.
Oh, yeah.
And eventually you find your team.
You do.
As you found with
100%.
Samm and Scott. And so that's fantastic.
And it's been a real leap for me. Like I released my first single, I think I was 40.
Good for you.
Yeah. So it's a little scary. But I waited. I've got kids, and so I wanted to make sure that they were in a stable place in their lives. And once they were, because for me, I didn't want to release music until I was ready to start touring it and doing shows.
Yes.
So now I've got that, my life kind of organized in that way, so that I'm available for that. Yeah. And so now is the time I get to finally chase that dream. I never stopped singing, obviously, over the years. I always did that, but now it's tackling it in a whole new adventurous kind of way. And well,
that's awesome. Well, the future is very bright for you.
Thank you.
For sure. And we would love to have you come back in the studio when the album is released, and we can talk more about that.
Love that.
So thanks again for coming into the studio today.
Thank you.
And Samm, thank you.
Yeah.
So how about another song to take us out here today?
Absolutely.
Before we go there, there's two questions. How can people find you?
You can find me, on Facebook, I am Michelle Calder -music page. On Instagram, I am The Singing Goldsmith. And I also have a website, which is www.michellecalder.com. And you can also find me on all music streaming platforms under Michelle Calder.
Wonderful. And we will keep people informed on our regular shows here, both Dale and I, as to where you are performing. So keep us informed on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll do what we can to support you along this journey.
Thank you so much.
So we are going to hear a song now. What song are you going to do for us?
I'm going to sing Summer Love.
Summer Love. Oh, there's going to be a story there, but we're going to keep you in suspense there, listeners out there, and we'll talk maybe about that when we have Michelle and Samm come back in the studio in the future. So thanks again, and here we are, Michelle Calder with Summer Love.
Take me away, the summer streets meet the sea. I'll meet you on those sharp mountains, so long as you're with me. 'Cause I love the way you kiss me in the summertime. Those gentle breezes carry me away to you. And I love the way you take your time. share your love with me. In fields of blue, I'll walk with you hand in hand. But nothing beats those nights we shared, strolling corners. Samm, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. 'Cause I love the way you kiss me in the summertime. Those gentle breezes carry me away, and I love the way you take your time, and you share your love with me. I love the way you take your time. Take me away to where the summer streets meet the sea. I'll meet you on most of mountains, so long as you're with me. 'Cause I love the way you kiss me in the summertime. Those gentle breezes carry me away, and I love the way you take your time, and you share your love with me. You share your love with me.
Okay. I only screwed up like twice.
Yeah.
That's okay. I think it's not
What's
noticeable.
that?